They'll run down the hill in one of the most storied entrances in all of college football. Death Valley, Clemson, South Carolina, home to the Tigers since 1945. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the Miami Hurricanes taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. So we'll boot it away to get this one started. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Miami Hurricane offense will take the field to get things started. And here he comes. This offense is built completely around the talents of this running back, a rare commodity in today's game, and all eyes are on it.
And the defense knows it too. You know every single snap, this defense is going to be keying on this running back, knowing that he is the key to the offense's success.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Now on second down. The give to the tailback. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Trying to take it back. That can be a momentum changer after the interception. Runs it back to the 37.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Offense set on first down. Power football with the run. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Looking to throw on second down. They'll run the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he missed it. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. First down for this offense. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Quarterback moving. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Quarterback sacks is a trend that this offense would like to put an end to pretty quick. Somehow they were able to win their last game out, even though they gave up 4 sacks in that one. That was a huge point of emphasis for this coaching staff. And here early in this one, first quarter, they've now already given up 1.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
From the gun, running back on the move. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Wants to throw on first down. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he's down right there, picked up a few, but still some work to do to get a first down. Going to the ground. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him downfield. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Ready to try the point after. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Notre Dame escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think the Irish fans there today could have done without this one being so close. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. They want to run it left here. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. And the Hurricanes will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. 3rd down play from the gun. Quick strike complete. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. New set of downs after that completion. He'll pull it on the read. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Split backs here. He wants to throw here on second down. And they got him for the sack. And the offense sprung a big-time leak, and the quarterback went down.
And when you're throwing the football, you're trying to stop the best athletes in the world from getting to your quarterback. They're going to get there. They're pinning their ears back, get to the QB, get the sack.
This is a 3rd and long. Movement here from the tight end. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Setting up the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down.
In punt formation to kick it away.
His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Anderson wants to throw. He finds his man. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a first down. The Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Running back searching for a hole. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Allen. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. And the Canes will punt it away on 4th down. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. He'll do it himself. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes the easy completion. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. He'll call for the fair catch here. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. On the move, it's Baxter. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grab behind the line. It's Reese. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. He'll start this drive firing. Quarterback floating away from pressure. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. Oh, what a move! He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
He wants to throw it again. Unloads to the right. He's got it. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The defender crossed the line a little bit too early. It's a free 5 yards for the offense. They'll try the run. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Looking for a gap. It's Baxter. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. From the gun, the ground game. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. And the quarterback is snowed under. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Gets rid of it. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Clemson will send the punt team out. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. A first down for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Let's see which way they go after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Baxter.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
The throw. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. The Hurricanes will punt this one away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Unloads to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. He's looking to throw. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And they got the completion, but still looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Anderson will throw. Coming after it. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Baxter. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Going for it all. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Canes line up to punt it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Well, this is kind of weird. They're not even going to try to run a play. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Death Valley, and welcome into the halftime report. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above Howard's Rock.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Going to the run to start this 2nd half. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the connection. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Quarterback on the keeper. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Offense in a bunch formation. Got it behind the line. It's Brown. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Gets away. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Clemson will send the punt team out. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
That's a big-time play on the D-line right there. And listen, you know, they've had a lot of NFL guys in recent years up front. William the Fridge Perry, old-school Clemson great on the D-line. He'd be proud of watching that performance on that last play. This guy right here, man, sometimes he just looks like a throwback.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. On 3rd down, going up top. A little screen to the running back.
Well, on 3rd down, they go to the running back screen. They're able to get a couple of yards, but not enough for the first. What do?
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Offense getting set for 1st down. He wants to throw. Fires the pass. Intercepted. What a nice play on the pick. Didn't find much running room. They'll let it slide. They've got it at the 29.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
They'll put the tight end in motion. From the gun, running back gets to give. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Fires toward the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Canes! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Cal handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the...
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
After the big first down sack, it's second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He makes the catch. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Defense way over eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. The play action fake. He spins that thing down the middle. Touchdown, Clemson! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10, and the returner will be brought down. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Looking for that first down on third and short from the 28. Anderson wants to throw. Got his man on the right. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They move the tight end all over. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. He's looking for a man on second down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Baxter. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. First down here for the offense. He'll keep it himself. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. And now on second down for this offense. They'll go to the ground. Nifty little dance step. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play moves to change for the first down. Looking for space. It's Chambers. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this third quarter in style. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. They're setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got an open man. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Clemson jumps to the line.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back to...
And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but it's only by 1 possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making, and that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this sudden change situation.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Had to throw it before he wanted. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Canes will line up to punt it away. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up and get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They're continuing to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Going for the big play. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch called for and made. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Off play action. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the offense obviously already in bad field position. The defense can smell blood in the water. Just look at the defenders pin their ears back and get after this quarterback. Wow.
Here comes the crowd trying to make it tough on 3rd and long. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback has to have command in those situations. You cannot afford a penalty like that deep in your own territory. Going with the ground game left. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Canes decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Slips through the line, and the coverage team able to make the tackle. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. On the run, still looking. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time. Going to try to get it himself. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Handoff from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. On the move and looking deep. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Anderson will throw, and it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. 4th down and the punt team sends it the other way. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Trying play action.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's going to run it. At the 40, there he goes. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's got it again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. They're working that left side. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, that field goal could have iced the game, but with the miss, we still got a close one.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They're trying to get to him. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Anderson wants to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Touchdown, Tigers. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
Man, what a play by this defense. You're trying to get the ball back to your offense, trying to salt this game away and get the win. Not only do you create the turnover, you get the touchdown. Now you take a 2-score lead late in this ball game. This defense just stepped up in a big moment.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. North Carolina overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from Chapel Hill, these Tar Heels got to be thrilled with this result. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants a big play here late. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. This one's complete. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They're going to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Anderson will throw. They're bringing heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Using his legs, it's Chambers. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They go to the ground. He just refused to go down, kept finding space and picked up 7. It'll be 4th and 1. And here comes the field goal unit. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that lead grows even bigger. First order of business here, don't give up a big return, then the defense just has to keep them out of the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The offense lining up for a first down play. Now they'll run the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Hurricanes headed quickly to the line. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. After this, it'll be a wrap. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Canes will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.